Hey everyone, I just want to go over our new accountability procedure. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview. There's going to be 4 components. So company identifiers, helmet IDs, passports, and the accountability box. So the company identifiers, they're basically, a quick overview of that is they're going to be sewn on to your harnesses. They'll be on the front and on the back, and they'll just say whatever apparatus you're coming off of. So engine 1, engine 2, truck 3, and engine 4. The helmet IDs, those will go on your front of your helmet, and those will replace your numbers, and that's pretty obvious. The next one is passports, so we're going to use those a little differently. The captains will be responsible for those, and those will be important and used when you go in the IDLH. And the accountability box, that's going to live in the engineer's compartment, and it's got some components in there, and we'll explain that in its own video as well. So those are the 4 things that we're going to talk about in the next little bit, and so we'll break those down for you next. Okay, part 2 of the accountability process. This is the helmet IDs. So this is what it's going to look like when you show up to work every morning. And this is critical. This is a daily task that that'll be expected of you. So you can see the helmet identifiers are above the captain's seat. So it'll be, today it's Cody Mummy is the acting captain, so his responsibility to make sure that all his guys get their helmet identifiers on, and that he also receives their personal identification numbers from their helmet. So Cody, go ahead and show them what that looks like.
Okay, so we've got engine 2 designators up here. I'm gonna grab mine as well as my crew members and place them up here in corresponding position to the truck. So I'm the AC, I'm going to be front right. My driver is Bashkaroo, he's going to be front left. I've got firefighter Rudge in the back, riding behind me, back right. So we're going to place them accordingly on this panel. And now we've all got engine 2 designators on our helmets.
Okay, more info on the passport system. So, today in this instance on engine 2, Cody's the acting captain. He has that passport on the inside of his helmet. So we're going to simulate now that engine 2 caught a structure fire. They're pulling up on scene. Cody gave his on-scene report, and he made the call that he's going to go interior into the IDLH. Whenever you're going to go into the IDLH, it's critical that that passport goes on the engine or apparatus that you're going to be working off of in the IDLH. So Cody's going to come around, he's going to take that passport off, and in this case he's going to put it on engine 2. It'll get put up right here and you'll see that. And then we know for sure that Cody is working in the IDLH off of engine 2. So go ahead, Cody. Okay, building off the passport and accountability process, so we've got engine 2 that Cody was on scene, and he put his passport up there and he went inside. He's fighting the fire, and engine 4 was staged level 1, and Cody gave the assignment to come in and grab a line off engine 2 and search the 2nd floor. So we're going to show you what that would look like with this passport system. So engine 4 is going to show up on scene, and it's that captain's responsibility to get his passport on engine 2, because he's pulling a line off of engine 2 and he's going into the IDLH to the 2nd floor. So it's critical that his passport gets put on engine 2. So this is what it looks like. So as you can see, engine 4 put their passport on here, and the captain can easily give that to the engineer if he's around, but in this case the engineer was back humping some hose to get it here, so the captain got it on there. So now we know for a fact that we've got engine 2 inside on the 1st floor, and we've got engine 4 inside searching on the 2nd floor. So the final piece to our whole passport accountability structure is the hose identifier and the division boards. So what this will do is, once the engineer has, for our simulation that we've been talking today, we've got engine 2 on the 1st floor fighting the fire, and we've got engine 4 on the 2nd floor doing a search. So once the engineer helps flake out the line, he's thrown a ladder, done whatever the engineer does, and he's back at the panel and his major primary functions are over, he can then start to identify what hose lines are pulled by the hose line identifiers. They're located in the apparatus compartment on all our engines. And so there's that and a tactical board. So Cody will show you where they're located, so he can pull the engineer compartment up. And so we know we've got, in this scenario, right, we've got engine 2 and engine 4. So you can see there's the accountability box. So he's going to grab that, and then Cody knows that he's got engine 2 and engine 4. And because he's such a good engineer, he knows that engine 2 is on the number 1 discharge, so he put that identifier on there. And then he's going to put engine 4 is on the number 4 discharge. Perfect. And then that accountability box can just sit there. So as other companies come in and are pulling a line, let's say a third one, he's going to get their passport, it's going to be on there, and then he's going to, when they pull the line, he can add that line identifier. This is twofold. One, it's a quick identifier, so if engine 2 or engine 4 says our pressure's too high or we don't have any pressure, Cody hopefully can see exactly which line he needs to deal with. But also, it's for if they have an issue inside and we need to send another crew in, Cody can easily say, or the captain that's going to come in and go inside can say they're on the number 4 discharge, which is the blue line. We're going to follow the blue line in. So that's kind of the second or the last piece. The last piece down the line also is the division board that I want to talk about. And this is just once we get, we're going to expand the operation and we're going to go to divisions, and I'm going to make the captain for engine 2, he's going to be division A. He can go in here and grab the board, take it obviously out of the plastic. There's a sharper marker in here, and now he would take these accountability pads or passports, and now he's responsible, right? And he's going to be right in front of the entrance to side A, and he's going to be handling who comes in and out. So as an IC, I say, hey, I'm sending you engine 6-2. Engine 6-2 is going to go to the division guy, give him the tag, and then that division commander is going to track everything in there.